Is audio better now than it was in 1969, 50 years ago? Yes. Yes, yes. Yes, it is. There's no nostalgia about what audio was like in 1969. I had speakers from a department store. There was a house brand. The department store called Corvettes, EJ Corvettes. Nothing to do with the car. And their house brand was XAM, which was, they were speakers made in England, I believe, from a company called Goodman's, I think. Anyway, they were good. They were good speakers for the time. I could afford them. That's very important. And but they were grungy, high distortion, not very well made. Just no, nothing about them would compare to, let's say, an ELAC debut B6.2, which I guess would kind of be the equivalent. That the ELAC is light years, not 50 years ahead. It's light years ahead of what existed then. And then my turntable, I believe, was, I guess, still a Garrard turntable, a junky, flimsy table, and again, which you could buy from U-Turn Audio for, I think, still less than $200 today. Cartridges are better, phono preamps are better and quieter. My receiver back in those days was a Harman receiver. It didn't have any power. It broke all the time. No, audio, budget, or let's say affordable audio, way better now. Now, higher end or more expensive audio, it may have some nostalgia value, and it may be, warm and fuzzy and pretty, but I don't know. I'd still take what I could get out of a Rogue amplifier and Klipsch's, PSP speakers. I mean, again, I think there's no comparison between what people were buying 50 years ago and what they can get today for equivalent amounts of money, accounting for inflation. But you don't know what the future is. You're in the present, right? So you're listening to the music in the present with the system you have in the present 50 years ago, 40 years ago, a year ago, whatever it is. And it is what it is. And you can enjoy it on anything. That's the point. I was happy. Oh, was I happy listening to my own system in 1969. It did everything for me. All the buttons were pushed. Everything came out glorious. And it got better and better as time went on. But no, it was really, really good then for the time. And things have gotten better. That's a good thing, Will they be better in 50 years from now? I'd say, sure, probably. There'll be more options. I think it's really impossible. I have made some predictions. Maybe I'll try to find those and link to them below about what sound will be like in 50 years. But all I can tell you right now, this is a great time for audio, because right now I did a system, and I will link to that, for $88 with a pair of Dayton B652 Air speakers with 6-inch woofers, not a little tiny nothing speaker, substantial considering the money, and a Lepi 2020 Ti integrated amp. Total price, at least when I reviewed it, less than 6 months ago, was $88. And the thing about that $88 system was, I kept listening to it after I wrote the review, after I posted the video. I still listened to it because I kept thinking, this is a wonderful system. Considering the budget and considering what it can do and everything, it was extraordinary. Very musical, shockingly clear for $88. I doubt in 1969, $88 in 1969 would have gotten you anything close to what this thing does. So I don't want to hear about audio being too expensive. There is extremely expensive audio, but cheap, dirt cheap audio has never, ever been this good. So not a nostalgia about it was better then. It was better to be younger then, that's what it was. So, but not better quality audio. Better quality most things, but certainly in audio. Something I know a little bit about. My name is Steve Guttenberg. This is the Audiophiliac Daily Show, and it does come up daily. So please check back often. Subscribe, like, do all that social media stuff. Check out the playlist. On the playlist, people don't go to the playlist. I have speaker reviews on the playlist, music reviews, rants, interviews, Audiophiliac of the Day on those playlists, which you can find right at the top of the home page for the Audiophiliac Daily Show. Check it out. Thanks for watching. See you again real soon.